Position. All right, let's see. So Robin is here. Hey, Robin, so good to see you. Hello. Um, Please, if you are here for the first time, drop hello in the chat. I'm sure some of our returning friends will be on momentarily. So just to be clear, you guys can hear me. Oh, you love my glasses? I do too. They're my favorite to wear when I'm wearing red. I love it. I love it. I have several pairs, but this is definitely like one of my top faves. So as you can see, I have a little penguin that I did here. Let's see, let's hold it up. On my embroidery machine just a few moments ago. I haven't even like started cutting out the extra pieces of fabric. Another thing that I did is, you know what, I'm going to remove this. We'll talk about that later. I switched my sewing room around and I did it about an hour ago. So I'm still trying to get used to everything, but I think this is a tad more efficient. For instance, the tools that I need are right here in front of me instead of behind me. These tweezers are the best, y'all. Wait a minute. Watch this. Just pick that on up. I don't know if you can see that. It might be too small. But basically, it helps me grip the little pieces of string. Let's see. Let's start over here. And so I'm just doing this while I'm waiting on people to show up. Can hear you loud and clear. Hey, Tay Tay. I'm so glad to see you, girl. Welcome to the Friday Night Black Party. Tell me what everybody is drinking. Tell me what you're drinking. Isn't my little penguin so cute? Let's see. All right, so I don't have, let's get some comments on the screen so people can see who's here, what's going on. All right. Ooh. I just did surgery on my machine, y'all, while I was doing some crazy quilting. Yes, crazy quilting. Crazy people do crazy quilting. Earlier, a piece of thread got stuck up under my machine, and I had to go, like I was pulling it from the plate here. I was trying to pull it out. It was from the bobbin and it wouldn't come. And here's the thing. If it breaks off under there, there's no getting to it unless you take it in to somebody who can take it apart. So I took these tweezers, I turned the machine over, took these tweezers, went in through the bottom, found where that little piece was stuck, and pulled it right on out. Okay, I just saved myself a nice little servicing bill. All right, looking in the comments. Robin is drinking coffee, girl. Now remind me, Robin, what time zone are you in? Because, maybe it's 6:30 where you are. Jackie's here. Hey, Jackie. But maybe you can drink coffee at night. I used to be able to do that. And then at some point, I was not sleeping. And I didn't want to believe it was the coffee. I didn't want to believe it because I had been getting away with it for so long. But yeah, now I think I make more coffee than I actually. Ow! They're sharp. So it's a little speck of blood. You would think I would have Band-Aids in my sewing space as much as I poke and cut and Jeepers creepers, but I don't think I have any down here. Let me check one thing. All right. Okay, in New Jersey, so it doesn't keep me up. Girl, you better than me. Is it at least decaf? Maybe it's not. Maybe you just that's how Robin rolls. That is how Robin rolls. Okay. It's not a lot of blood. It's just a little prick. Like less than if I was trying to get my blood, my sugar. It's but anyway, I lost my train of thought. So let's see. Hey Miss Deb, Happy New Year. That must mean mom is on. Did I miss it? Did I miss it? Oh, mom is in the house. No, you didn't. She said, Mom is in the house. Welcome, Mom. Welcome to the block party. You could be anywhere on your Friday night, but you choose to be with us. So thank you so much. I love that. And for everybody catching this on the replay, it's just now 9:30. I started a little bit early to make sure my cameras were right and my sound was good. Trying to do it right in the new year. And I'm just trimming up this penguin here. We have some thread there that feels like, matter of fact, I can take it out of the hoop. So for those of you that don't know, I have, that is so cute. Like even seeing it on camera makes me happy. I have a little module that I can add to this machine that does embroidery. Yes, Nate, I know I still owe you a quilt label, which I will get embroidered very soon. But you put it in this hoop, attach it, go through all the colors, and ta-da, embroidery. I do not need this again. So again, as I'm figuring out this new space, see where I can tuck stuff. So I think it's going to be easier to get some of these threads with it out of the hoop. And so I have a plan for tonight. Okay. I have a plan, but within that plan, I don't have an exact plan. I know that's, what do they call it? An oxymoron. I'm just going to cut this extra transfer paper off and put it with my scraps. Okay, so tonight we are talking about mug rugs. I'm so excited to take them. I want to make sure baby boy is in the frame so you can get a good look at him. There he is. There you go. He's so cute. Okay, sorry. So yes, we are doing mug rugs. So the first one, my favorite, this is the third one that I made day before yesterday. Cheers, you guys. Cheers. I am drinking, what am I drinking? Rosé by Barefoot. I'm starting with the lighter wines and working my way down in color. I think that means I should have started with a Moscato, but I'm already familiar with Moscato, so I'm cool with starting with the rosé. All right, so this is, trying to make sure you can see it. This is the mug rug that, cheers, Nate, that I made this week. I thought it was super cute. Everything's opposite on camera, guys. So I had this Bible verse already on my embroidery machine because I embroidered it on the back of a quilt that I made for the week of Christmas. And so I just decided to go ahead and try one on my mug rug. I'm going to show you the progression. So the very first one is holding my water back here in the back. This one, Ooh. So it's a little teacup. And I did my blue scraps, the one like I did in my little short last week. And then I cut it in half, added the white strip, and then the teacup. And that kind of gave me the idea for doing the mug. But the next one, I decided to use two little orphaned flying geese that I had laying around. And I actually use, I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but this is the scraps around the binding. So it's very subtle. I will say it is kind of thick because there's a lot of fabric in this binding, but I think it makes up for it, like with how cute it is. So, and I just went with all purples. So this is helping me stay organized, guys. So this one, it holds my rotary cutters. And yes, I am prepared tonight. Prepared. I have two rotary cutters, and they are both have new blades. And so I'm keeping them right here on the purple mug rug. So when I go to reach for scissors or my rotary cutters, it's out of view. You can't see it, but I know exactly where it is, right? I used to keep those behind me. How inefficient, right? My water is on the teacup mug rug and this one over here. I also did some self-binding on this one, which I am still getting used to, but I like it on the smaller projects. So on a larger quilt, this is how we do the binding, right? Typically. This is separate fabric that we use to go around. With this one, it's just one piece of fabric that you wrap around and make the binding with. It is easier. And honestly, on something small like this, I think it just looks better. So anyway, this is where my wine sits. So the only problem is because I switched everything around, this table, it wobbles a little bit, whereas my other table was very, very sturdy. It's the one that has the sewing machine like built into it. So anyway, so there's that. Let's check in the comments and see. All right, so Robin says that's so cute. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Nate says, love it. I need one or two. How much do they sell for? I have not put a price on them, considering I've only made the three. If everything goes well tonight, I will make another two. April's in the house. Hey, girl. Hey. That's Lola Lux Stitches. So good to see you. We're just talking about my week and some of the stuff that I worked on. You guys feel free to drop in the comments some of the things that you've been working on, whether it's a quilting project, spring cleaning in the winter, or maybe you've been at the gym the last 2 days because you roll like that in the beginning. We are going to encourage each other to do those things that we want to get done in 2026. So definitely let me know. But my week, the theme has definitely been mug rugs. And I'm not even quite sure how I got on that. Donna is here. Hello, I'm in the house. Nate says, hey, April, Happy New Year. I want to wish all of you a Happy New Year. Another thing you can put in the chat, what were you doing when the new year came in? I was at home sleeping good. Okay. I was sleeping so good until the National Harbor's fireworks woke me up. Nate says, hey, Donna. I love it. I love it. The connections. Me and Nate used to work together, and Donna was a contractor who worked with us. And so here we are. Let's see, it's 2026. That had to be, I want to say 2006. For sure it was 2006. Donna, Nate, correct me if I'm wrong. But yes, that's like 20 some years ago. April says, I was knocked out until I heard fireworks too. And you know what? Considering that you are not that far from me, you were probably hearing the National Harbor. I have a video, a really nice video of the fireworks. I could see them perfectly from my daughter's bedroom. So much so that I'm like, I could probably sell tickets. Okay. It was just beautiful, big in the sky. And yeah, but I would have rather been sleeping. Nate says, yes, girl. 20 plus years ago. And Robin says, hey, hello, Donna and April. It is all love here. I am so thankful to be starting this year off with this wonderful, beautiful community. Robin says, I was sewing when the new year rang in. Hey. Friday night is the only night I can sew until 12. I see now, Robin, you're a late owl. That's what you are. See, I'm an early bird. I'm in the bed normally by 9 o'clock at the latest, and then I'm up at 4, sometimes even earlier, but 5, 6 is the latest when I'm not just being lazy and getting up at 10. So, I'm consistently inconsistent. Everyone is saying hello again. So while we are, and my time, like my mental time is a little off because I did start a few minutes early, but just giving people a moment to get here. So I wanted to talk about some of the things that I'm doing in the upcoming weeks. So I had put it in the chat, and as soon as this broadcast is over, you'll be able to get the link in the comments, or you can go to my website, www.ohsewhappy, that's OHSEW happy.co/YouTube. That's where you can get the instructions and the template for tonight's mug rug. Now, my plan, this one is with the coffee mug. That's the one that I did earlier in the week and just showed you. It's what's holding my wine. I'm not going to do that one tonight, but I wanted you to have that pattern, especially if you were interested. So definitely go check that out, get that. But what I will be doing, depending on time, I have a crazy quilt here that I kind of, this is just the quilt, the mug rug top. It's random. It was so much fun. If we have time, I do have some interfacing cut and ready to go to do this. Well, to do another one. I want to bind this with you guys probably first thing. Then I have this one that I want to cut out and add to. I gave myself enough fabric in case I wanted to do the full mug rug in this color, but it just, don't get me wrong. I love neutrals, but I just feel like if I'm using this for my coffee, those coffee stains are just going to hurt my feelings. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to cut him out into a little circle and put him not necessarily on this one, but on another mug rug. So that's at least 2 for the plan tonight. And what else? I have my binding already cut out. And this is all about, I'm sorry, I took him out of view. This is all about scrappiness. Even my binding is scrappy. These are were cut off of, quilts. You leave a little bit extra around. And so, this is the stuff that you just, if you're me, you throw in a drawer for later use. Some people give it away, some people throw it away, but I'm one of those people, I like to hold on to everything. Okay, so that's tonight. Tonight, the theme is mug rugs. Next week, we're going to do a new series that I'm going to start. And this is not the series that I had a thought and then forgot. I'm still waiting on that thought to come back to me, maybe next week. But it just occurred to me as my goal is to do more applique in this year, is that I would love to show you guys how to take something in Canva. This is just a cute little girl I found in Canva. And I turned the image into basically like a little mini collage quilt, which I turned into a project bag. So see, there's a zipper. It's got a little handle. Super cute. I've sold a few of these actually. I think I sold them for $30, maybe $35. But anyway, they're cute so this is the kind of thing that you would stick your stuff in. Let's see, what else? Maybe my bobbin case and like whatever project I'm working on, right? If you're going somewhere, to your quilt guild meeting, so on and so forth, right? You take everything that you need for the project in here. Thus, they call it a project bag. But anyway, so next week, we're going to be turning images in Canva into applique and, collage quilting or just basic applique. I don't know. You guys can put in the comments if there's anything in particular you want to see, whether it's flowers or maybe it's a particular animal. Okay. Checking back into the comments. Nate says, I love the project bags for the grandkids. Yes, they would love them. And Donna says, so cute. April says, love the project bags. What else? Julie is here. Happy New Year to all. So glad to be here with you, B. Thanks, Julie. So glad to see you. And let's see. Did I catch it all? I think there was Robin said, oh, that would be awesome. I'm not very tech savvy. I will enjoy learning. Great. So also, Robin, check back because I'm going to put a link in the description or the comments to the light box that I'm going to be using next week. Here's the thing. You do not need a light box, but a light box will make it so much easier. I have, taken a light and shown it onto my project and tried to see through tracing it, which is doable, but it's just going to be easier with that light box. And April says, hey, Julie, this is SQU in the house. I can't believe my mom said mom in the house. She thinks she's so cool. But anyway, so let me put this here for you guys to see. So I can't even begin to tell you how much fun this was. Here's the thing. So I told you guys last week that I was going to focus on improv quilting in this upcoming year. No rules, no expectations, just so. And that's exactly what crazy quilting is. So these are just scraps, which I got from a bag of random scraps. So if you guys are following my channel, you know that I'm going through my scraps and putting all of my colors together. This is blue. I love blue. Blue is my favorite color. So of course, this is the most full. I have so much blue, like it hurts, right? And just scraps for days. Some of it is cut up, most of it is not. Um, I lost my point. I think the point was I just took scraps and used it to just randomly place them. This is interfacing. And I want you guys to see what's so fun about this. Let's see. Let's see if I can take it in even closer. You can see kind of on the back all the different type of stitches. So once I put all the fabric on the interfacing, it's fusible. And what that means is there's glue on one side of this. And I just put the fabric down, took my iron, gave it a nice hot press for a few minutes. And for the most part, all of the fabric was glued down. Then you go over the seams with, you know, all of these different type of stitches. So I have zigzags, I have little X's, I don't even know what you call these, like dashes. I know that's getting blurry, but I even have a I don't think it's off camera. Right here, this is a little meandering stitch. So anyway, that's one of the things that I loved about this machine when I tried it out at the store when they set me up is all of the different stitches. And I would love to show you guys how that works. And, you know, one of the things that's really fun with it, I know that it may be hard to see, but this is, what is the word? I'm going to say variegated. I'm going to say variegated. If that is incorrect, please, SQU, set me straight. It's a different color thread. So I did this satin stitch here, and you can see all of the different colors. Of course you can't because it's blurry. And I don't know how to make it not blurry, but that's okay. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. So, checking in, I'm just putting this here so you guys can see the machine. Checking in to the chat again. Pat is here. Hey, Pat, welcome. So good to see you. Happy birthday. I want everybody to wish Pat a happy birthday. She just celebrated one early in the year, so we love that. Robin says mine too. Love blue, baby blue, and navy blue the most. Exactly, me too. So all right, so this is the part where I say I have a plan, but I don't have a plan because I don't exactly know where I want to start. You know what, this is what we're going to do. So I'm going to move him out of the way. And this is what I'm saying with this table. Let's cut up some of these blue scraps so we can start a new mug rug. Let's see. I'm trying to stop using so much purple, but purple would match this. I like purple too. It's not my favorite color, but for whatever reason, I tend to use it a lot with the quilting. So anyway, I think I'm going to start by cutting this guy out. That's what I'm going to do. I just switched directions again. But that is okay. Told you I had a plan to not have a plan. Let's see. Okay. There we are. Pat is saying thank you for the birthday wishes. Pat, did you treat yourself to any fabric? What did we do for our birthday other than make some cute bags? Those bags were so cute. Pat says, what? Purple is the best color ever. I forgot purple is your color. I have no problem with it. I have no problem with it. Clearly, it must be number 2. Although I love some red too. Red and blue make purple. So there's that part. So iron is hot. So I'm just going to iron out the spot where the hoop made some indents. And I'm kind of proud of myself, guys. This is probably the most intricate embroidering I've ever done. Yeah. I just burned myself. Really the embroidery queens are here. So y'all can tell me if I miss a step. Where's my pencil? So I think I'm gonna eyeball a circle. It does, you know what? Yes, instead of looking for something to instead of looking for something to make it perfect, like I said, no rules, right? No rules, no expectations. I'm just going to probably should have went a little wider. And actually, I'm going to do this raw edge applique. So I do not need to fold it back. I like the ruggedness of a raw applique. Okay, that works. See, look at that. Scissors right here. I don't have to reach behind me. Beautiful. All right, so I'm just going, I think I want this circle to be smaller. I haven't decided yet. We will see how it goes. My vision will become clear momentarily. Okay. Oh, I know what I can do. Okay, so here he is. And oops, I'm seeing yet another little thread that I did not, you guys probably aren't going to be able to see it, that I did not catch. There we go. See, it's like Doctor, what's that game? Doctor or Operation. There you go. It's like Operation. There's another one. I should probably focus when I do these things. So just checking in. Can you guys hear me? Is everything okay? Let's see. Pat said not fabric, leather hides. Oh, excuse me. I've never bought real leather. You have to tell me, is buying leather to make bags less expensive than buying a leather bag? Because I know they're both expensive. Let's see. So can't wait to get home and play. Got the best. I'm supposed to be fussy cutting my EPP. That is exactly what you told me earlier. You said you had your project all ready. Somehow I don't feel like getting up to get the bag. Girl, you know you got to set yourself up. You got to set yourself up for success. That bag should have been right there beside you. Easy for me to say, right? Actually, this moment right now is probably the least stressful part of my day. Okay, so I'm giving this a final once over. I see one more. I'm going to make one more little snip and then I'm done. I'm not cutting anymore. Some of these are really hard to see. I'm not doing any more. What do we think about, this is some fabric that I had out for the, I think that is adorable. I think it's adorable. Okay. So I am going to, but you know what though? I don't have anything else to go with the mug rug. I think it needs to be scrappy. I think it needs to be scrappy. Depends on the leather and animal. I get that. Okay. Let's just get scrappy. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what I was talking about with the, where's my bag of scraps? With the crazy quilting. I'm just going to have all kinds of weird stuff in here. It's kind of the stuff that, you know, like what color does this go in? If I have to pick a color for a basket, right? Like it's kind of orange mango, but it's got pink, it's got blue, it's got red. You know, where do you put colors like that? Here's some blue. Here's some Cafe. April, you get up and get your project yet? I don't know where this random bag came from. I mean, there's so many different projects in here. I couldn't even begin to guess. That looks like, oh no. This is, ooh, these are half rectangle triangles from a project that I did. I'm going to set those aside. I love the emerald green. Okay, I think I have enough here. Oh, a flying goose. Geese, flying goose. When you have one, I mean, what is it? Right. So first I'm going to need to, because this is all crinkled up, I'm going to need to do some ironing. Let's do that. Take the cutting board out of the way for now. Let's see. April says, I wonder if I'm dragging because I'm drinking my water versus my eggnog. I mean, I know the water is good for you, but so is the eggnog. So I don't know how to answer that. But you reminded me, though, I need some wine. All right. Pam is in the house. Hey, Pam. Pam is my friend / coworker. How would we meet people if we didn't have jobs? I mean, really. Although I will say there's people here from that I've met from work. Oh, this was a heart. Look at that. People that I met from work versus there are some people that I met from the quilting community. And then of course there's all you lovely people that I've met here on the Oh So Happy channel. All right, so I'm just kind of flattening out these strips a little bit before I start to arrange them on my interfacing. I think I'm going to use larger scraps than I did earlier. So I'm going to let this get warm again. And then for those of you who just showed up that don't know what I'm working on. So this is a mug rug that's basically a crazy quilt, mini quilt, right? And this is just random scraps from my scrap bag here. I put them on top of some interfacing, ironed it down, and then went all over it with all the fun decorative stitches on my machine. It's a really great way to learn the stitches on your machine, not to mention the way that you can change them, change the width, change the length. I mean, they can look very, very, very different, right? You can take something that's a simple wave and turn it into a satin stitch, right? So, oh, here's some fabric. I can use this too. This is fabric that I had. I don't know if you can see it. It's in my blue pile. I just said that it was identifying as blue, but I mean, there's just as much red and purple and orange. I do have a box for miscellaneous, and that's where stuff like this lives, honestly, because I feel like it could really go either way. All right, so I don't think I'm gonna put the flying geese in. So I love black and white. I know April is into her polka dots too. All right, that is enough for now. Let's see where this gets us. Okay, so I'm actually going to turn this over because my ironing board is still hot and I don't want to heat this up in any sort of way. So let's see. Now what I'm doing is, let's see, take this up and bring it down. All right, so I have my interfacing here. I'm just figuring out the placement of these scraps. Like I said, I'm gonna do, oh, jeepers creepers, bigger pieces instead of the littler pieces that I did before. That way we can get through more. And here's the thing, you play with it, you change it. I can cut up this heart. Who knows what this heart was a part of? I don't remember that project. That color goes nicely with that cafe. I'm just going to fix this edge a little bit. I don't want it that raw. Okay. So this was on top like that. This was on top like that. Ooh, the green. Get a little bit of green in there. What else do we have? I don't have any of this red. It's all wrinkled. All right, so I think I can finish it off with this. I'm pretty sure I can. All right, so I'm gonna take this, set that off to the side. April says put some orange in there. Okay, I hear you. The only orange, oh no, I do have more orange. I have a whole plastic baggie of orange scraps that I haven't moved to my, oh, that's perfect. Look at that. That I haven't moved to my black bin yet. Okay. All right. Loving the color tips. Keep it coming. All right. So I think Robin is at her sewing machine. Is anybody else sewing? All right. Let us see. That strip was pretty. I don't know. You know what, that if you're talking about the one I think you're talking about, if you're talking about this one, it came in a scrap bag from, not scrap bag, a jelly roll of scraps from my local quilt shop. And so I don't know anything other than, let's see, I don't like that line there. Put it back where you guys can see it. So right now I'm just trying to cover this little bitty spot right there. And let's see. Done. Okay, let's see. All right. So before I put my hot iron to it, I'm going to be a good quilter. Where did my bag go? Oh, here it is. I'm going to be a good quilter and check and make sure I lost my green. I don't think green was meant to be in there. Check and make sure my interfacing is facing the correct way. Okay? Anybody want to take a guess what would happen if my interfacing is facing the wrong way? Let's see. I feel like I missed something. Linda's here. Hey, Linda. Linda is crocheting tonight, making my first cardigan. Okay. Robin says she's chain piecing half square triangles. Robin, I feel like you were working on half square triangles before. No, it was flying geese. I remember. It was flying geese. Let's see. April says, go ahead, Linda. Girl, my crochet stuff is in the other room. I feel like I'm gonna have to get a little one of those fabric boxes for you, April, and so you can have it right there by your little couch. Okay, so you can't say all my stuff is across the room in another room. April says, safe to say I'm saving my project for next week because I'm not moving. Not all capital letters. From my comfy spot. Lola says we can't mess up that nice ironing with interface the wrong way. Correct. So I'm just gonna check. Yes, my interfacing is right here, and when I press the iron to it, it will attach to the fabric and not my ironing board here. Or my iron. I love this, y'all. Let me just, hold on. Let me just firm this up right there. This is too cute. We did that thing. We did that. All right. So just putting some heat to it. Now, of course, there's multiple layers here, so it all won't be stuck to, and there's a little bit of interfacing. Let me see. Let me see if I can rearrange this. Actually, you know what? I don't need to because I cut it big. This is larger than I need, so I am just fine. But there is a little bit of interfacing poking out there, so I want to make sure not to touch that with my iron. Oops. Pay attention. Drink your wine. This is called multitasking. I'm ambidextrous. Barely. Ah, see? Oh, well, actually, what's going on is the red does not have any interfacing to attach to, really, because it's on top of this pink and that pink. So that is where I'm going to start with my decorative stitches. I'm going to start on the red. So, see, this table, it doesn't have any weight. All right. So bringing you guys up to the sewing machine, getting myself situated before I start with my pedal. All right. Am I threaded? Yes, I am threaded. I have some, I don't know what color. This is like a lime green, mint green. Maybe it's got some blue in there. It's another variegated. I love my variegated. All right. Can you guys see this? Bring you in a little bit closer. Okay. Ooh, and you can see me on the big screen. I think we're good. All right. So I'm just going to start right over here. And what stitch am I going to do? I think I want to try doing a satin stitch. No, girl, that's crazy. Around this edge. That is not going to go well. That is not going to go well. Let's see. Oh, why don't I do a blanket stitch? Yes, that would be fun. All right, now I need... All right, so this is my little, there's an actual term for it. If one of you know, please tell me. So I'm going to attach this to my machine. Maybe it's like a knee bar or something so that I can gently lift and lower my presser foot using my knee. It's the best thing since like sliced bread. Okay. All right, so I'm going to move my needle over, and if I'm doing the blanket stitch, I need to select it. Move my needle over, and here we go. Oops. All right. Okay, slow it down, B. Slow it down. I was going real fast earlier. You gotta slow down on the curves when you're driving and on the road. I mean, when you're driving and at the sewing machine. Let me get, she's puckering a little bit. There we go. Oh, so one of the things I wanted to tell you guys is we are approaching 100 subscribers. We will be there soon. I'm just going to back stitch once, even though I'm sure that is going to get cut off. We are approaching 100 subscribers. And if you are here and you're new tonight and you haven't subscribed, please take a moment to do that right now. Send that message to YouTube that small creators deserve to be in this space and deserve to be sent out to other people who, in my case, love sewing, or our case. But when we reach 100, I want to have a little online celebration. The very first block party after we hit 100, I definitely want to film from Fredericksburg with my bestie. And then I don't know. I want to find a way for you guys to participate. I'm still working out the details on that, but stay posted. So I am hoping that you're going to be able to see this, because this blanket stitch has me tearing up. It's so good. I did such a good job with this, guys. All right, hold on. Let's see. Maybe I'll take it up to the main camera. Can you see that? Like, it's perfect. Can I get a whoop whoop or something in the chat? That's what my bestie said. I stayed right on that curve and hit every point. All right. This is crazy quilting. So I'm going to just pick a different stitch, run with it. There's so many. Just pick one. This one's cool. It's kind of like a, I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. It's boxes. You'll see when I finish. I like going really fast. All right, lifting my presser foot and switching directions. Look at that baby go. Switching directions. And switching directions. I love that I can just look over here to my purple mug rug and know that that is where my scissors are. You know, last week I filmed from the other part of my family room, and while it was fine and good, it was a lot to be moving around. I'd rather just be here where all my supplies are. And so I was asking myself, well, how am I going to do that? I think I'm going to do a satin stitch right here. And because I would need to be over in that corner where this machine was. And so anyway, I moved it. I moved my Janome to that corner, brought Bernina up here, and then brought this table, which has more room. This was almost an obvious. I should have done this a long time ago. I'm very happy. Very, very happy with my space. I forgot about these other stitches. Okay, just because it was just Christmas, I've got candy canes, I've got reindeers, I've got hearts. I'm doing hearts on the pink. Let's do the hearts. I completely forgot about these. I'm gonna have to show you these, guys. Let's see. Let's make them, I want them to look like hearts. How do I go back after I've made changes? There's a button to reset, and I don't exactly know which it is. Okay. Let's see. Let's mess with the hearts a little bit more. Okay. All right, here we go. Switch direction. Oh my gosh, that's so stinking cute. Let's see. Slow it down. I just need to do one more before I switch direction again. Not on the, oh, let's get fast again. Let's see if I can show you these hearts. How did I forget about all these other decorative stitches? I'm so silly. Let's see. Feeling like you can't see there. Can you see the hearts? They're upside down. Well, some of them are upside down. The ones on the blue, I think those are the most visible. Super cute. I don't know what to tell you. Love them. Love the hearts. Okay. Now I'm going to do a satin stitch. I've got mushrooms. I've got pumpkins. Okay, let's go back out of the holidays. I've got a ton of different flower stitches. Maybe I'm going to do a flower. Or this is kind of like a vine. Let's see. It's right there. I don't know. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. I don't know. Okay. Ow. Cramp in my back. All right. Going to make sure that plays right. Oh, that's nice and tight. Wow. Okay. Just it looks like I only have maybe one. This is the last seam. All right, so with the larger pieces of fabric, I didn't have a whole lot of seams that I needed to, whoops, that'll be okay down there, that I needed to worry about. Cleaning up my space a little bit, making sure my scissors and my rotary cutters are where they're supposed to be, because I'm going to need them in a moment. Okay. Again, getting used to my space being different. The only thing that I don't know how it's going to go is this table has like the slightest dip in it. And I don't know if you've ever tried cutting on a slightly curved table. I feel like your cuts do not come out right. All right, so see here, this is what I was saying. I have extra space. My mug rug is 6.5 by 9. So I have more than enough space to make sure all the fabric is on the page of the template. I know, it's so smooth. Mom, you still there? You hanging in? Okay, let's see. I see questions in the chat. Okay. These scraps I'm okay with getting rid of. I've moved my trash can, so even that feels a little off. All right. So here we go. I don't know which way is up, which way is down. That's it. Super easy. Okay. So since we did, let's see. So now I have these two, which actually in their craziness, I feel like they kind of go together, you know? Let's see. Mom is still hanging in. April says, are you using an open toe foot? Yes, I definitely am. One of the ladies at SQU, when I first got my machine, there at Quilt Camp, she showed me how to do the blanket stitch and applique and told me that I needed 20C. Now, I don't remember if this one came with the machine, but that is the open toe foot right there. And it makes it so easy to hit those corners and to adjust as needed while you're sewing. Let's see. Nate says, I love watching you unwrap new things. Your banana can do like it's Christmas morning. Yes. Yes. Speaking of which, thank you for reminding me. I have, one of the new things that I got, which made the mug rug possible, was I'm talking about is backwards. No, upside down. The Steam a Seam. Okay, so I got this week, and then I don't have it here with me, but I also got a sheet of that crinkle stuff, the kind of stuff you put into baby toys or cat quilts and stuff like that. The dogs like, the texture and the sound. I got some of that, and I plan to use that in an upcoming live stream. Not before starting the Canva series, but soon. I need to pour some more wine. Where are you, glass? Mom, close your eyes. She told me I had too much to drink last week. I'm just saying. All right. So let me grab my batting. And I think this is enough for two. Indeed it is. So we're just gonna rough cut that. These could actually be like front and back. That could be a thing. But oh, okay. I have this fabric. It's just a scrap that I have nearby. I think this would go with that. The blues in it go well. So I'm going to do I'm going to do that with this. And then I also have another scrap here somewhere. This one, which is like a red for this one. It's so cute. You guys know this is cute. You know it is. All right. So Julie said, Mom, close your eyes. Oh, that's hilarious. You go, girl. Yes, I love it with the blue scrap. Thank you, Nate. Linda says, as long as you're not drinking and driving. My commute is upstairs to my bedroom. And the only person I could hurt on that ride is myself going up and down the stairs. Remember what is posted on the refrigerator? Oh, rule number 1, Mom is always right. Rule number 2, if Mom is wrong, see rule number 1. That's what's posted on the refrigerator. I still think the wine is fine. Nate is laughing. Okay. So, funny story. I created a quick short video. Okay, sorry. So when I picked up my mouse, I accidentally left the live stream. I'm back. But oh shoot. Okay. Lost sound. Sound is gone. What happened? Okay. 1 minute. Can you hear me now? I can hear you now. Okay. Thanks, Robin. Maybe I do need to slow down on the wine, right? All right. Where was I? I was getting ready to put the little camera change video on so I could reach for my little basting spray because I'm going to give this a little bit of a basting as I do this, right? So what is that? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn my mouse off so that when I pick it up, it doesn't do that again. Okay. Turn the iron on. Grab a drink. Because that felt mildly stressful. Like leaving your own live stream. I know my other camera was there, my cell phone, but still, my main camera was gone. But then we lost sound. Okay. Just picking a couple of these random pieces of thread. Okay, actually, I can be working on my rough cut for this while I am waiting on the iron to heat up. Let's see. I need to make sure I have 1.5 inches battery cutter. Yes. Yes, we've got 2 over there. 1.5 inches here. Okay. Iron is hot now. Let's see. Just gonna give it 2 inches. I will square this up later. Just trying to get started. All right. Actually, let me start with this. Does anybody else do this? I feel like once you have the batting down, you can iron on just the fabric and the batting. Like even on, I do it on my table. I do it on, let's see. Yeah, see, there's barely any heat coming through. And I don't put any water in my iron, so it's very dry. This barely needs, I had already ironed that fabric before attaching it to the interfacing. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just give this a little spray on my home base. This is like glue water. There's an actual recipe, but and what it's going to do, it's going to baste it just enough. Just enough. Okay. being fancy and going back and forth between my two different rotary cutters, but I don't know where my other one is at the moment. Okay. Okay. I am going to need maybe a slightly larger mat. Maybe not. Maybe not. Actually, let me just do it the direction that I'm going. No, I think this will work. All right, so I'm looking to just trying to make sure you guys can see this in the second camera. I'm gonna just bring that down a smidge. Okay. I want to make sure there is, might be cutting it close, 1.5 inches on every side. So let's check. Good time to check, right? Oh, I've got exactly 1.5 inches there. Just shy of 1.5 inches there. I thought I had given myself more than enough space, but that's fine. So then I'm just going to do 1.25 inches. Blue scrap. All right, 1.25 inches. This self-binding is so fiddly. I mean, I like how it looks, but I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of extra fiddling with the fabric to get it just right. All right. Grab my ironing board. I just want to give this a quick iron while the iron is still hot. I feel like I need some water on that. These creases have been in this fabric for God knows how long. How long have I had this fabric sitting in a drawer somewhere? Love the sizzle. Let's see. That's how I broke my toe and messed up my knee. going down the stairs. Oh yeah, we all have the knee stories. Trust me. I've fallen down these stairs way too many times. I hold on to the rails like religion, okay? And it doesn't help that the upstairs rail, I was leaning on it so much for support that it broke. Okay, so I need to get my handrail fixed. But in the meantime, I do go very, very slow. Very slow. I'm waiting on a pattern in the mail. Tell me what you guys think. I feel like it's so old school when you have to wait on a pattern. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know, Pat, there's advantages to like apparel patterns where, you know, you don't have to like tape everything together. But I have a quilt that I need to make for a client, and I have not been able to get started because I'm waiting on the pattern to arrive. And I haven't gotten any notification that it's come. It's going to my mom's house. I see one edge that I did not catch on the crazy quilt that I did earlier, but it's going to fall in the binding. So it's going to be just fine. Okay, there's my other rotary cutter. Okay. Let's, oh, I have 3. It's this one, not that one. Okay. Let's get this all cut and squared up. See, you can see. Well, maybe you can't, but I can see how my table is just not even. It's an old one. It just kind of sags towards the middle, and I don't really know how to, or if I can fix that. How's everybody doing out there? Let's see. I think there was some confusion about, oh no, Pat, I'm sorry. Do you mean in the past or now? Pat, when did you hurt yourself? She's not limping around now, so she must have meant, I don't think I've ever seen you with a boot on, so this must have been before I met Pat. Must have been a while ago. I've never done anything to my toes or anything serious to my ankles. It's all been in my knees. I tore my ACL when I was in high school, and it's just been a very, very slow burn since. I mean, right now I need to have 2 knee replacements, and I just don't have the time or the caretaker for something like that with, you know, a 6-year-old daughter. So, and maybe, you know, I'm a little bit scared because, you know, we don't heal the way we used to. We do not heal the way we used to. Oops. Wow, man, time flies when you're having fun. I just thought to myself, well, what time is it? All right, let's see if I can do a better job of cutting this one. Again, I just want 1.5 inches. I need to pay attention to the fact that I have salvage here. check. Yeah, I've got 2 inches there. Maybe 2 inches here. I'm a little bit crooked. Yeah, I'm good. I can do it right this time. Not that it matters. It's just, you know, personal preference for the size of your binding. Let's see. Ugh, that's heavy. This one, I think I did 1.5 inches on here, and my binding is 3/4 inch. So that seems about right? It's half. So on the one where I have 1.25 inches, it's going to be half of that, which I don't even know. Don't ask me to do that math, but you know. Does this deserve to go in the scrap bag? It does. It's usable. Everything is usable. Okay. I'm going to let this little piece go. Although there is such a thing called crumb quilting. It definitely could get used. I've never done it, but it's possible. All right, if you are still here and still awake, please hit the like button. I'd appreciate it so much. If you were not here when I mentioned it, I do have a pattern at the very beginning of the chat. I believe everybody has access to the chat no matter when you joined. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But I'm also going to put it in the comments. I don't think I did not have a chance to put it in the description, but it's the template to make this mug rug with the cup that's right here. Where's my pattern? Here it is. I worked really hard to get this online for you guys. So please, please, if you're interested in making one similar to this, check that out. Put that right there for now. Okay. All right. So let's see what you can see. So now I have this one with 1.5 inches around. The other one has 1.25 inches. Where's it's right here. I'm going to start with this one since it's bigger. All right, we are going to do this self-binding. And you know what? It's going to be just fine. I think I want to put a pin in it just to keep it from shifting. Just that one will be fine. Okay. All right. So, guys, I am not perfect at this yet. And I'm going to pull my ruler out to see if, you know what, let me get, where's my small one? Where did I put it? Yeah, right here. Perfection. Look at that. Thank you, OmniGrid. You came to my what's the word? You helped. All right, so there's 2 1/4 there. And wait a minute. I think this is right. What I'm looking for is to make sure that I have folded this at perfectly 45 degrees. Okay. Because after I fold this up this way, let's get the clips, y'all. Let's get the clips. See if I can bring you in a little closer. A little closer, y'all. All right. I'm going to clip that there. Bring that there. And we have what appears to be a perfectly mitered corner. Look at her. She is pretty. Okay. Now, I'm going to pull out my glue because I know that I need that at some point. And I also, oops, let me jiggle the iron to keep her on. It's my understanding that I need to mark here. Paper. Okay. Oops, it didn't mark there, but I can kind of see it. All right, and now where are my little unicorn sticker, my little unicorn scissors? I'm gonna cut just behind the line that I marked. Okay. Sorry, you do not make it into the scrap bag. That's me talking to my scraps. All right. Let's see. I'm looking up to see if you guys can see that. I believe you can. I'm taking you in really close. Okay. All right. So I'm going to just pin that beautiful miter. Pin it down. And keep working across. Actually, let me start with the next corner. I think it does help to measure to make sure that you have equal distance. All right. Lightning strikes twice. I'm going to look up in the comments, and I know somebody is celebrating with me. Okay, because that is another one. Let's see. Okay, so sorry. We're still talking about Pat. Wait a minute. Was August? Pat, you hurt yourself in August? You know what, though? I was working my long-term sub position, and I was a ghost from August to October. So yes, that is true. I could have missed that. That takes me back to a dark time. I don't want to think about that. You broke your foot and toes. I didn't see that darn toy. Oof. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. When my kids were, oh, that's what happened to Robin when her kids were little. That's what I get for being all up in my sewing. Missing. Thanks, Nate. I saw you. Thanks for the hand clap. Missing what's going on in the comments. So, let's see. Just going to mark this where I need to cut. And here where I need to cut. And you know what? I'm going to give this a little press now that I think about it, just to kind of like press those creases in. So even when I unfold it, hot, I can still see. Yeah, that's so much better. I'm trying to see what you guys can see. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm scared of that surgery, because I'm like, healing as a 40-something is very different than as a 20-something. Yeah, my neck hurts. My neck, I slept funny. Just gonna glue base this. I slept funny, like, 2 nights ago, and my neck is still killing me. Like, every so often, when I move a certain way, my neck is like, no, sir, no, ma'am, don't do it. Okay. Tighten that back up. Go to this corner. Yes, it is different. Indeed. So what I'm finding here, this is a 4.5-inch ruler. Here I'm getting 3 inches and 3 inches. So that makes sense because I went 1.5 inches above and beyond my quilt. Let's just get that. Believe it or not, this is taking a lot less time than the other form of binding. Let's see. Let's measure this. I'm getting 3. I can't necessarily get in that other corner, but I am trusting that that is what we have. Does anybody else like doing it this way? Like or dislike it? Let's see. Yes, it is different. Oh, yes, that's still talking about the healing our bodies. Okay. And this last one is always a little bit wonky. I say it like I've done it so many times, but it's just true. That's what everybody says in all the tutorials. Okay, let's try that one more time. We're pretty good. Okay, going back here. Let me just mark this really quickly. Let's see what you guys can see. So it's basically framed out. I'm just gonna go around the edges, and I was thinking about doing that blanket stitch. I had so much fun with it earlier, but no, I'm not gonna do that. Let's see, I glue basted right there. I'm going to I also find that the miters with this way, there's two different ways that I've seen online with the self-binding. Maybe I'll show you on the other one. It's so bulky in my opinion when you do it that way. But I mean, that popped right out of my hand. The bulkiness doesn't necessarily, I mean, I guess it's not a big deal, but it does feel bulky and hard to work with, in my opinion. All right. Won't he do it? Okay. What y'all don't know is this is like the first time I've done this without any problems ever while live streaming. Okay. Okay. I do think I'm going to have to change out my thread. Change out my thread for this one. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. Mama loves her variegated thread. This is like reds and browns. I don't know. I can't really say why, but I do have a lot of it. All right. Let's give it some heat. We're going to change our thread at the sewing machine. And We lost one. Okay. All right. Let's restore some order here. Top on the glue. Stick that there. Stick that there. Rotary cutter back on the mat where it belongs. That there. For reference later. Okay. So my foot pedal. And here we go. Oh, yes. Yeah, my thread, automatic threader has decided it doesn't want to work this week. Okay. I think I'm going to continue to use the same foot. So I'm using a little reverse psychology on my daughter. This is her Bluey watch, which doesn't tell time at all. So the first one she got, she went to school with it, came back, didn't have the watch, couldn't say what happened to it. I said, baby, it's not a toy. So why did you take it off your arm? I don't know. So she gets another one and she wears it for all of 5 minutes and takes it off. I think we just answered the first question. What happened to it? She doesn't want anything extra going on. She's not into you know, don't give her any accessories. She's just not into it. Watch included. All right, so we are going to take our stitch back to a nice simple top stitch. I'm going to do like 425. That works for me. Move my needle over to about 1/8 of an inch. From the edge. I said I was thinking as I go to reach for my mouse and remember that it's off. Let's see. Nate said, you cut them corners, girl. Robin says she likes it. Thank you, guys. Yes, he will. Won't he do it? All 100 half square triangles are done. Now to press them. You are moving. Robin, you're going to have to share some of these pictures of these quilts you're working on. Now, is this the same quilt you were working on last weekend, or is this a different one? That is my question. But I was going to, I added some new music. I reserve the right to start a song and immediately stop it because I didn't even have a chance to really listen to them before adding them. I just was like, oh, I like this, I like that.
Crazy times, can't you feel it? Is there a reason for it all? Maybe take a ride on this plate train. Hold it in, wait for it. Here come the fall. Oh, your mind's been spun into a web. Is a spider gonna catch 'em all? Wheels and deals, a flickering screen. Got your card, ain't you please? Gotta click 'em all. Whose little is here? Whose little is there? This is a real revolution now. This is a real revolution now. Revolution, revolution. Choose a side and keep 'em digging. Oh, the bottom ain't got an end. I'll open wide and let my heart breathe. Send all my love to those that hate. Dissolve it all. Oh, the light shines bright into the dark. It ain't too pretty. Take a peek inside. Yearning to journey, such sensational spark. Made it home in the mud. Gotta plant some seeds. Who's leading us here? Who's leading us there? Is this a real revolution now? Is this a real revolution now? Open up the heart. Open up the heart. Inner peace means outer peace. There's love for us beyond these walls. Coping and hoping that the tide will turn green. There's a chance in the stars.
All right.
Let's keep on looking. Who's leading us here?
Okay. So we're kind of basically done. The thing
Is this a real revolution?
that I did
Is this a real
with and first of all, I forgot to change the bottom thread. I got right in the middle. But on the last one, I did a little decorative because these miters are so long.
crazy times? Can't you feel it? Is there
Because the miters are so long, I just did a little decorative stitch along them. I don't know. That's personal preference. And I'm not going to care about the stitch, how the stitches look on the back. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm trying to think, which stitch am I going to do? This is a little like cross hatch. It's just fun. So many little threads. Okay, let me go back to my comments to see. Nate was grooving. The same one. Okay. Yes, you definitely have to share pictures. Please, please, please. Nate says it looks so good. I'm assuming you're talking about my little mug rug here. Thank you, ma'am. I do love it. Oof, my neck. Last one. Okay, she is finished. Here's the thing, y'all. This is basically, ugh. Let's take that out. Move this aside. Oops, forgot that was there. Okay. This is basically fabric that, could have just been thrown away. Look how cute it is. Look how adorable. Let's see. Wait a minute. Vacation starts tomorrow. Yes, Pat, enjoy your vacation. Is this a birthday vacay? Enjoy it. Have fun. There you go. So let's see. Oops. Do I go back to the cutie penguin and finish that one up? Let's see. I just didn't have a plan for this one. I don't know what to do. Scraps. That is actually really pretty. Look at the little gold flecks. If I had more of that, I might do something with that in the penguin, but I do not. Anyway, okay, let's see. It's 11:30. Not too much of anything else is happening tonight. Mom says, Mom likes to maybe get my. Are you saying you want one? Is that what you're saying? Let's see. Nate says, so cute, B. I love it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Let us see. I mean, you know what? In the half an hour that we have left, I can show you this other way of binding. So I'm going to have these everywhere, actually. Let's see. April, you still hanging in there? She might have got her eggnog. Mom says yes, of course. Mom, you already put in a request for a whole quilt. Which one do you want first? Maybe the penguin can be a coaster. Maybe I will turn, you know what? That is exactly what I'm going to do. I will post a picture in the community tab of my penguin coaster. I'll work on that tomorrow. Okay. let's get over here. Okay, that's sticking pretty good. Let's get a pin in there so it doesn't shift. Nate is giggling. All right. Iron is on. All right, so same idea about folding it down first. Let's see. Oops. As I reach for my phone and hit something. Let's see. What did I do? Oh. I hit the phone camera off button. There we go. Okay. Back online. Back on track. That just laid down very nicely. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to iron this side too. So that crease is already there and ready to go. Quite hot. All right. So let me see. Wait a minute. This mug rug can hold my my clips. Okay. All right. So getting just a little bit closer. All right. So now you fold this over at a 45-degree angle. Flip this down and bring this over. So this is what I mean. It just feels bulky to me, unless I'm doing it wrong. If somebody knows better, please let me know. I mean, it's still nicely mitered, but it's so bulky. Does go quicker though. We might just go ahead and get this one done before the night is out. Let me iron that. Yes, much quicker. I must say, I do not have a problem with the speed of this method. The blue side, it's my favorite. That's what Nate says. Robin says, very pretty. Thank you. All right. So, trying to make this so you guys can see it. All right. Let's clip these down so that does what it's supposed to do. Y'all know I'm going to be biased to blue, so. And miter. There may be a way to distribute some of this bulk. I'm going to look into that. Play around with it. I have really enjoyed this with you guys. I mean, I know we're not ending yet, but geez, I just feel all warm and happy inside. It might be the rosé though. I'm not gonna lie. It might just be the rosé. Okay. Last fold. Oh, my neck. My neck. All the things hurt, okay? All of them. It's kind of hot. I'm gonna grab a couple more clips so I have them ready. Let's see. This one is perfect. This one needs a little bit of fiddling with. Good enough. All right. I have plenty of blue thread. Actually, or do I? Let's see. Check my bobbin. I've got blue right here. And what's great about this is there's not a lot of thread on that bobbin. So definitely not enough for a full quilt binding. So using just that little bit on this mug rug is going to make me very happy. Okay. And let me see. Oh, boom. Blue. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. All right. Let's see. Let me find one more song. The rose. It's the rosé. I can't even, honestly, in here, I can't even see the name of the songs. That's a nice way to take us out. so much faster. So much faster. Let's see. Let's go back to my girl. I love this one.
No, I won't settle 'cause I know my worth. Nah, never ever. All these expectations, they don't fit my vibe. I'm a free spirit, a bird and flying high. That's my new version, a different side of me. My New Year resolution is not a fantasy. Oh, 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 oh. I'm not losing hope, no, 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 no. They wanted me to be something I'm not. No, I won't settle 'cause I know my worth. Nah, never ever. All these expectations, they don't fit my vibe. I'm a free spirit, a bird and flying high. I feel it all around me. We're all lost in a crowd of people always searching and never will be found. Oh, 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 oh. I'm not losing hope, no, 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 no. They wanted me to be something I'm not.
Done.
No, I won't settle 'cause I know my worth. Nah,
How pretty is that, guys?
never ever. Oh, 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 oh. Never ever. Oh, 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 oh. Never ever. Oh, oh, oh,
I didn't drink any of my water.
oh. Never
Let's see the last one.
ever.
Hiding over there on the other side. So fun. I made all of these this week. 2 right here, live with you guys. How fun is that? This one, Crazy Quilting, there is no right.
They wanted me to be something
Definitely my favorite.
I'm not.
With the flowers, I feel like they have to be at the bottom.
No, I won't settle 'cause I
Oh, we
know
lost our
my
orange.
worth.
We
Nah,
lost our orange and
never
the
ever. All
vine.
these expectations,
But we still have some
they
there.
don't fit my vibe. I'm a free
All right, y'all.
spirit, a bird and
That is
flying high.
it.
That's my new version. a
Thank you
different
so much
side
for
of me.
hanging out at another Friday night block party. If you are catching this on the replay, definitely check out this playlist right there on the screen. I'd love to see you in the next video. I'm Ree, the creator behind Oh So Happy. Please like and subscribe. Take care. God bless and enjoy your 2026.
All these expectations.
Let's see. Going back to the comments, I'm sure I've got people saying goodbye. Oh, it looks like my cousin dropped in. Good night, Barika. See you next Friday. See you then. Good night, beauties. Nate says. Robin says, thank you for the mug rug pattern. Oh, you got it. Yay. Thank you so much, Robin. That makes it all worth it. No YouTube flags, people. Yes, Robin. Thank you so much for the concern. This is definitely approved music. I pay a subscription to have licensing privileges to all the music that I play. That's why you're not going to hear Beyonce. Because if you could, you would. That's my girl. I'll be dropping it at the sewing machine. But no, it's all good. I appreciate you. So, all right, guys. See you in the next video. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.